You've probably heard the name Abkhazia, but do you know what it truly means? This name is more than a label, it's a declaration of identity for its people. To understand Abkhazia, picture a land on the eastern coast of the Black Sea, shielded by the Caucasus Mountains, a crossroads of empires and cultures. Today, Abkhazia is a de facto independent state, though most of the world considers it part of Georgia. The English name Abkhazia is an exonym, derived from the Georgian Abkhazeti, reflecting deep historical ties to Georgia. But the people themselves call their country Apsni, meaning land of the soul. This endonym reveals a profound spiritual connection to their homeland. The contrast between Abkhazia and Apsni captures the tension between external narratives and the story the Abkhaz people tell about themselves. The journey to understand the name is the journey to understand the people. To trace Abkhazia's roots, we travel back to when Greek sailors and Roman chroniclers first mapped the Black Sea's mysterious shores. Ancient Greeks described the region as home to diverse tribes, but it was the Romans who first recorded the Abazkoi, the direct linguistic ancestor of Abkhazia. The Abazkoi were known for their maritime skills and warrior culture, recognized as a local power by both Romans and Byzantines. Their name likely evolved from the local self-designation Apswa, filtered through Greek and Latin tongues. This transformation shows how names change as they pass between cultures. The Abazkoi's legacy is not just in the name, but in the idea of a distinct people inhabiting this stretch of coastline. The Greeks and Romans may not have fully understood the region, but their records provide the first crucial link to the modern Abkhaz identity. The name's journey began as a product of encounters between indigenous tribes and great empires. As the Roman Empire faded, the Abazkoi rose, forming the medieval kingdom of Abkhazia in the 8th century. The kingdom's court language was Georgian, and the name Abkhazeti, land of the Abkhaz, became established. This name reflected the Georgian perspective, defining the land by its people. Meanwhile, the Circassians to the north, ethno-linguistic kin of the Abkhaz, had their own names for the region, reinforcing shared heritage. The Abkhaz identity balanced between Georgian influence and Circassian kinship. When the Kingdom of Abkhazia unified with Georgia in the 11th century, the name's meaning shifted from an independent kingdom to a region within a larger state. For centuries, Abkhazia was a duchy within Georgia, its name persisting but its autonomy diminished. This medieval period forged the deep, complex relationship with Georgia that still shapes Abkhazia's status. The name's evolution reflects centuries of shifting power and cultural exchange. The Russian Empire's arrival in the 19th century, followed by the Soviet Union, transformed Abkhazia's fate. After conquest, Abkhazia became a Russian district, its autonomy erased, and many Abkhaz exiled. The Soviet era brought a brief moment of recognition with the creation of the Socialist Soviet Republic of Abkhazia in 1921. But in 1931, Stalin absorbed Abkhazia into the Georgian SSR, reducing it to an autonomous region and promoting Georgianization. The name Abkhazia remained, but its meaning was contested, an administrative label for some, a lost homeland for others. Throughout the Soviet period, the name symbolized suppressed identity and growing grievances. Officially, it was the Abkhaz ASSR within Georgia. To the Abkhaz, it was still Apsni, the land of their soul. The Soviet era hollowed out the political meaning of the name, fueling tensions that would erupt after the USSR's collapse. The stage was set for a new struggle over what Abkhazia would mean. The Soviet collapse in the 1990s ignited the conflict that defines Abkhazia today. As Georgia declared independence, Abkhaz leaders sought to restore their own status or secede, arguing their 1931 absorption was illegal. War erupted in 1992, ending with Abkhaz forces in control and a declaration of independence in 1999. The name Republic of Abkhazia became a political statement of sovereignty and survival. Yet most of the world, including the UN, still recognizes Abkhazia as part of Georgia, calling it Abkhazia, Georgia. This has created a war of names. Maps in Russia show an independent Abkhazia, while Western maps place it within Georgia. The name itself is now a proxy for the larger political struggle. Abkhazia functions as a de facto state, supported by Russia, while Georgia and its allies call it a separatist region. The name Abkhazia is suspended between two realities: self-governance and contested international status. Every time the name is spoken, it signals allegiance in a deeply entrenched dispute. The story of Abkhazia is about more than politics or linguistics. It's about the power of a name to embody a people's identity and history. From the ancient Abkhazia to the modern Republic of Abkhazia, the name has endured, shaped by outsiders but always rooted in the people who call it Apsni. Abkhazia is the name of conflict and geopolitics. Apsni is the name of the heart. This duality is the essence of the region's story. For the Abkhaz, the name is a declaration of distinct identity, regardless of outside recognition. The fight for the name is a fight for the right to tell their own story. The name Abkhazia is a testament to the resilience of cultural identity, a vessel carrying the legacy, struggles, and hopes of its people. What does a name mean to you? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more untold stories from around the world.